Student friends, in yesterday's lecture, we studied the relation between alpha and beta. We also calculated the collector current in common base configuration and also in common emitter configuration. In common base configuration, collector current IC is equal to alpha IE plus ICBO. Whereas in case of common emitter configuration, same equation becomes IC is equal to beta IB plus 1 plus beta times ICO or ICEO, one can call it as. So friends, today we are going to proceed one more configuration of BZT. Students, friends, please remember that up till now we have studied the two configurations of BZT. One is common emitter configuration along with its related aspects like its current gain, its voltage gain, its IV characteristics, especially input characteristics as well as the output characteristics. We also study the common base configuration, its related definitions of current gain, alpha, and also the voltage gain. Then we cover its input and output IV characteristics. If you don't forget, we combined both, and in last lecture we studied the relation between current gain of common base, that is alpha, and the current gain of common emitter configuration, that is beta. Friends, today we are going to consider third configuration of BZT, and that is known as common collector configuration. As usual, as we have studied in common emitter as well as in common base, we can call it as in common collector configuration. Collector is common for input as well as output. Student friends, the circuit diagram for common collector configuration is represented here. This is the circuit diagram that represents the common collector configuration. It makes use of the BZT is of NPN type. So this is the emitter on which arrow is there. This is the base, whereas this one is a collector. If you look to this particular diagram, collector is grounded. Hence we can say this collector is common for input as well as the output. This is the reason why it is called as common collector configuration. In case of common collector configuration, output is taken across emitter and that of ground, whereas input is applied between base and that of collector. Again I will repeat. In case of common collector configuration, collector is common for input as well as output. That's why it is grounded to make it common for input as well as output. Another aspect is that input signal to be amplified is applied between base and collector, whereas output is taken across emitter and collector. In this case, we can say collector is common for input as well as output. This is the reason why it is called as common collector configuration. Friends, this is the battery as usual. We can call it as VBB or VBB, that forward biases emitter base junction routinely. How The transistor is of the type of NPN type, the basis of P type. And this battery connected to the input junction in such a way that positive terminal is connected to the base. Means to the P region, positive terminal is connected. So that's why we can say emitter base junction is forward biased. So simple. Whereas another power supply is connected between collector and that of base. It is connected in such a way that to reverse bias output junction. Again, try to remember BZT is of the type of NPN. So its collector is of the type of N. And to this collector, positive terminal of the battery is connected here. So this reverse biases collector base junction. Thus, its output junction is reverse biased by the battery. This is called as a VCC, whereas it is forward biased by means upon battery VBB. Input junction is forward biased. Hence, it is going to act as an amplifier. Friends, load resistance RC or RL is connected to the emitter and that of ground. And output is taken across that particular emitter resistance. In general, output is taken across emitter. Please remember, I am repeating it. Output is taken across emitter when it is used in common collector configuration. In this case, small change in input signal produces large change in emitter current so as to develop large voltage across the emitter resistance, so that it is going to act as an amplifier. This circuit can be redrawn like this. This common collector configuration circuit, why it is called so, we are discussed just now. Same circuit is redrawn like this. Same circuit is there. Here is again BZT is of the type of NPN type, but here emitter is grounded via load resistance RE. Here the values are given. It is a load resistance RL or it is called as RE. Friends, here also output is taken across emitter and that of ground. Here also output is taken across emitter and ground. So that's why both the circuits are equivalent. Here is the battery VBB which is connected to forward biased emitter base junction. Same circuit. To the N region, negative terminal of the battery is connected. To the P region, positive terminal of the battery is connected. Again, it is forward biased. Whereas another battery, say VCC, which is connected to reverse bias collector base junction. Collector is of N type. To this N type, positive terminal of the battery is connected. That reverse biases collector and base junction. And output is taken across emitter. Here is also output is taken across emitter. Both the circuits are equivalent with each other. Both the circuits are equivalent with each other. This circuit, we can call it as the emitter follower circuit, because we are taking output across emitter and output follows the input. That is the speciality. What I am saying, please try to remember the words. Here output is taken across emitter. No doubt, here is also output is taken across emitter and output follows the input. Output follows the input means output is nearly same as that of input. Means this output voltage developed is nearly same as that of input voltage that we applied. And that is the speciality of common collector configuration, or that is the speciality of emitter follower. It is called as emitter follower because we are taking output across emitter. and output follows the input. Means another name of common collector configuration is emitter follower circuit. It is called as a common collector circuit because collector is common for input as well as output. It is called as emitter follower because we are taking output across a emitter and this output follows the input. So that is the reason why it is called as a emitter follower, and that is the why we can call it as common collector configuration is also named as emitter follower. Friends, sometimes emitter follower circuit is also called as voltage follower because output voltage follows the input voltage. When we speak in terms of voltage gain of this particular configuration, which is defined as the ratio of output voltage upon input voltage, but here output voltage is same as that of input voltage. Therefore, if you take the ratio of output voltage upon input voltage, it is a VO upon VI, and that's equal to VO is equal to VI, and hence the voltage gain is 1. Voltage gain is 1. Ideally, as the being voltage gain is 1, this is because output voltage is the same as that of input voltage. That's why it is also called as unit gain amplifier. It is called as a unit gain amplifier because voltage gain of common collector configuration circuit or voltage gain of emitter follower configuration is unity or it is 1. That is the reason why we can call the common collector configuration as a unit gain amplifier. This configuration is used mostly as a buffer circuitry for buffering input at the output, for matching the impedance. Dear students, if suppose as it is output is taken across a emitter, its output current is IE, input is applied to the base, therefore input current is base, hence its current gain, it is denoted by gamma. For common base, it is denoted as alpha. For common emitter, it is denoted as beta. For common collector, it is denoted as gamma, and that is given as output current upon input current, that is I upon IB. This is the definition of current gain for common collector configuration. Just by considering that we are taking the output across a emitter, that is output current is IE, and input current is IB, that is a base current. This can be written as I upon IC into IC upon IB by mathematical considerations. If you cancel IC and IC, again it is I upon IB. But friends, I upon IC is 1 upon alpha because IC upon I is alpha. And IC upon IB, it is a beta. So that's why this equation is converted into 1 upon alpha into beta. But alpha is beta upon 1 plus beta, therefore we can write it beta upon 1 plus beta. Naturally, this beta will cancel and 1 plus beta goes to upward direction. Hence, current gain of common collector configuration is written as 1 plus beta. Current gain is greater than 1 in common collector configuration, whereas voltage gain is less than or equal to 1 because output voltage is nearly same as that of input voltage. Such a configuration of BJT in which the collector is common for input and output, output is taken across emitter, output follows the input whose voltage gain is a unity, current gain is a maximum. Such a configuration can be used for impedance matching as a buffer amplifier is known as common collector configuration. Dear students, that's all about today's lecture. Next time we'll go for the next topic.